All right, salute. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for being here. Many of you are not gonna agree with this, and that's fine. I don't care. But I gotta talk about this. I would say that Donald Trump is the greatest troll of all time. This man, he's raised the bar for trolling. Like hear me out. I'm gonna tell you, like, this is probably the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Even though I've paid attention, I've watched politics, I've got my agreements and disagreements. I'm not gonna get in the weeds with that. Election is coming up in 1 week in America. Listen, guys, um, don't vote for the person who spent most of their time under the desk. Vote for the person who spent most of their time above the desk. So, with that being said, Donald Trump is the greatest troll of all time. As many of they take clips and stuff, out of context and whatnot. People say this and that. Like, he had a rally at the Madison Square Garden where the comedian said that Puerto Rico was an island of trash, but he was making a reference to the fact that our government has neglected Puerto Rico, and Puerto Ricans typically understand this. Shout out to you guys. But this was the best. Joe Biden came out, 2 volumes in, 5 Xanaxes deep, and 10 Jägermeisters, like South. This dude was like completely like off the rip, talking about we're trash. Like the people that support this man are trash. But guess what? We have some cards up our sleeves, and guess what? So does Donald Trump. Dude, I can't believe this dude. Donald Trump is the biggest troll of all time. Every time they say something, dude, he fucking makes a fucking mess of it. I'm trying not to laugh. Donald Trump is like, dude, he literally rents a garbage truck, and paints it with Trump with American flags. I swear to God. I'm gonna try to keep a straight face with this. Donald Trump ain't playing, bro. So let's do it.
This evening from a MAGA garbage truck in order to denounce Joe Biden calling us garbage and to raise awareness of his comments, causing it to stay in the news cycle. Everybody knows curiosity killed the cat, and CNN couldn't help but air the press conference live.
Arizona.
Anna, I'm going to interrupt you for a moment. Stand by for a moment. Trump is answering some questions from reporters.
Not just from reporters, from in a garbage truck, sir.
Trump is answering some questions from reporters.
Joe Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. Now listen, I have to do something.
I can't take it. This dude is savage. Donald Trump is savage, bro. How do you like this? My garbage truck with Trump on the side. I swear to God, this dude is so savage. Listen, to you guys on the left, don't poke the bear. Honestly, don't poke the bear, because I would have never expected him to show up with a damn garbage truck painted with Trump with American flags. Safety vest. This dude he is rubbing it all up in your nose. He's the biggest troll I've ever seen.
Because Brett Favre is a great guy. He just endorsed me. And he's very important at this moment. I mean, he's got a little problem for himself. And I brave that he came out.
This press conference is being held in Green Bay, Wisconsin, by the way.
And I want to go over and see Brett Favre. We're all going together, I assume. You're going over. I'm going to make a speech.
Of course.
We're going to then try and beat the weather out because there's some bad weather coming in.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this garbage truck. Thank you very much.
All right. Trump sitting in a garbage truck in Green Bay was.
Wolf Blitzer, you look like a freaking moron. There is Donald Trump from a garbage truck. You've basically just identified him with every American that's mad and angry with people like you. Basically, this dude's in garbage trucks. He's going to McDonald's. He's going to like areas that are hostile to him to meet people, to greet. And you wonder why. He's going to sweep this election. He's going to sweep this election. And watching you lose your mind, it's not as funny as watching the shit that he comes up with. And I'm talking about, like, I did not expect him to, like, after the comment yesterday, to, like, stage a scene, like, I'm gonna get a garbage truck and paint it with Trump and put American flags on it. And I'm gonna do a ride along. Man, he is toying you guys. He's toying you, and it's freaking hilarious. Wolf Blitzer. Look at this dude. He's panicked. What are we gonna do? My man, there's nothing you can do. Kamala, there's nothing you can do, bro. So let's get back to it.
Johnson getting ready to deliver his speech, answering a few questions from reporters. Kristen Holmes is there in Green Bay for us. Kristen, what's your analysis based on what we just heard from Trump?
You're fucking screwed.
My
You're
analysis is exactly
screwed.
what we talked about before. They are trying to milk this for every single drop that they can.
And why wouldn't he? And why wouldn't he? Like, I can't blame him. Honestly. Salute, man. Like, seriously. A man that puts this much thought into, like, whipping your ass is, like, admirable. Like, honestly. And you know it. It's hilarious. Like, none of you thought he would show up with a damn garbage truck. This is what Kamala Harris has done, you know? It is hilarious. Like, I literally am holding back tears, laughing so hard, watching you trying to explain this away, because you can't. You can't. You can't do it. And thank you so much. Like, thank you, Joe Biden, for giving us this nugget. And thank you, Donald Trump, for giving us the multiple nuggets that you continue to give us and surprise us. This is why people like Donald Trump. Because, like, what are you going to say? Like, let us hear your wisdom.
You want this to turn into what happened in 2016 when Hillary Clinton said that Trump supporters were a basket of deplorables.
And it already has, but this is 10 times worse. Here's pollster Frank Dunce on the Clown News Network talking about the likely repercussions of old Joe's little comment.
His comments seemingly describing Trump supporters as, quote, garbage. The Harris campaign is trying to downplay the effect of those comments. Of course they are. But I wonder if you think that those comments are going to move voters.
It's going to be
It's not gonna help
huge because this is
you.
not some comedian saying something stupid and offensive at a rally where he should have been just basically disinvited. This is the President of the United States endorsing his vice president, saying something, and I know that there's different interpretations about what he said. It's still inappropriate.
And took to the stage at his Green Bay rally, still wearing the orange reflective garbage man vest.
And I have to begin by saying 250 million Americans are not garbage.
This is why
Held a press
he
conference earlier
connects.
this
This is why he connects with the people, because he gets down low and down to the nitty gritty with the people. You know, honestly, this is why I think people support him, and I think he's gonna win, and why I think he should win. Do I agree with everything? No. But to be fair, like, the left has played so nasty over the years. It's time to throw some of this stuff back at him. And I appreciate the fact that he goes so far out of his way to rent a garbage truck and to paint Trump on the side of it and take a ride and say, hey, this is the Biden Kamala campaign in the back. You know, this dude, I'm telling you. Donald Trump is probably the most hilarious, real man I've ever seen in my lifetime run for president. Is he perfect? Hell no. But I swear to God, he's so entertaining. I want him to be there just because I know that he don't give a damn. He's willing to go to any length to stick to his word, stick to his principles, stick to his grit. So with that being said, get out and vote, guys. Like, ladies and gentlemen, listen, vote for who you want. Listen, some of you I know don't like Trump. I get it. I'm not pushing any of that. Like, you should be able to vote for who you want and feel safe in that. But don't feel like I think the left has went way too far in the past several years to try to shame people for not voting. That's disgusting. For voting the way they feel people should vote. Like men for Tim Walz. Tim Walz is not a freaking man to me. Tim Walz is a cuck. Tim Walz is a joke. Kamala Harris is a joke. She has never answered a question. She's never given a policy, like a directive of what she intends to do. Like, she has no plan for America. None. And honestly, she's been in second in command for 4 years and has led this country into a place to where people are leaving, such as myself. Like, yeah, you got people flooding in. Yeah, the wrong people, but the right people are leaving. The brilliant minds, the future, the people that you need to sustain a healthy American society or economy, education system, whatever you want to call it, all of the brightest minds are leaving. And you want me to vote for that person. Get out of here. So, with that being said, like, I think it's hilarious as hell. I think he's the greatest troll. I think it's freaking funny. I can't wait. I'm watching as live as I can from the sidelines here in Thailand. Send in my ballot. It's what it is. I had to vote online, if you will, from Thailand. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I'm sure you can probably guess. I ain't voting for the dummy. I'll say this much. I'll vote for the asshole, but I ain't voting for the dummy. Anyway, with that being said, let me know what you think, guys. I love y'all so much. This shit, you can't make it up. And honestly, like, this is like historical stuff that will probably go down in history because no one will ever do or go to this extremity, like, with a lack of giving a crap about people pleasing that this man does, which is why I think people really like him. I like Donald Trump because he don't give a shit. He doesn't care. You talk garbage? Okay. I show up in a Trump garbage truck. I'm showing up in a Trump garbage truck right there in the heart of the town. Like, right where you called all... Listen, you're not going to win. It's not about beating Trump. You're defeating the people that back Trump. Trump is the face of us. So remember this. I love y'all. And I'm out.